What's up, YouTube, and welcome to Hillbilly Reacts. Today's reaction video will be to Joe Biden's biggest gaffes and weirdest moments. There's been a ton. I mean, a freaking ton. So we're going to get into this here just shortly. But like always, if you enjoy this video or videos like it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Just smash that sucker down. And subscribe to the channel for more content like this. If you have any suggestions of comments if you have any suggestions of stuff you would like me to react to, leave it in the comments below. If you want to debate some of this stuff, we can do that as long as we keep it, semi-civil within the YouTube guidelines would be great. Here we go. Joe Biden's biggest gaffes and weirdest moments.
Dick. President? How are you? Thanks for swearing at me. I tell you what.
He said, thanks for swearing at me.
You've got news. Rashid Sunak is now the prime minister. You're trying your best, but it never feels like enough. What a stupid son of a bitch. But guess what? We got a lot to do. You gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway.
All right, now that's just creepy. She was 12 and I was 30. You know, this guy, I'm not so sure about him, you know, from kids touching the blonde hairs on his legs to she was 12 and I was 30. Anyway, he wasn't her school teacher.
This woman helped me get an awful lot done. Anyway.
Well, I'm sick and tired of smart guys.
I'm sick and tired of ordinary people being fleeced.
I'm tired of being quiet.
Where I'm sick and tired. I'm just sick and tired. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Oof. That was a big one. And I don't know why more folks weren't upset about that. Okay, what do you think he was trying to say? I really don't know. Leave it in the comments below if you think he was trying to say anything other than what he said. And maybe he was. I don't think his faculties are all there. You know, I don't like to make fun of that because I do know that he's not in the best of health. It's certainly not healthy enough to be our commander-in-chief. My opinion. Like it or you don't.
Wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids. No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it. I'm sorry.
So that's how he thinks about it. Why separate wealthy kids from black kids and other, why did race even come into it? It would have been wealthy kids or disadvantaged kids, something of that nature. Jeez, come on, Biden. That's why he's not allowed to talk to us today, folks. That's why our president isn't allowed to answer questions.
It takes so long, guys, but everyone knows I like kids better than people.
I like kids better than people.
Everybody knows I like kids better than people.
Because kids aren't people.
Now, very important thing I told my daughter and granddaughters, no serious guys till you're 30.
Okay.
Right?
No what?
No serious guys till you're 30.
I'll keep that in mind. At least.
People are waiting for relief. I got them $1.9 trillion relief so far.
Why are you whispering at me, old man?
They're going to be getting checks in the mail that are consequential this week for childcare. A lot has been happened already, number one.
A lot has been happening
Number two,
already.
I'm going to fight like heck. Just remind them, I wrote the bill on the environment.
It's burning me again.
Why would I not be for it? Guess what? Employers can't find workers. I said, yeah, pay them more. This is an employees bargaining chip now. What's happening?
Oh, I tell you what's happening. It happens to be all the extensive regulations that you put on big companies. Let's talk. Should we talk about the coal mines? No? Okay.
They're going to have to compete and start paying hardworking people a decent wage. Unchain Wall Street. They're going to put you all back in chains.
Put your feet down. Put your feet down. Put your feet down. Oh. Put your feet up. Pick your feet up. Pick your feet up. Come on. Oh. Commander-in-Chief, folks.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. I think you know how much it means to me to have you swear me in today. And
I'm gonna snip your wife.
And confidence. I've got a lot of thanks to give out here. First and foremost to my perfect wife, Stephanie, my wonderful son, Will, and my daughter, Ava, already mentioned.
And you guys can sit in the edge or what, if you I don't want you to have to stand all along, but it's up to you. By the way, he gave me permission to touch him. All right?
Doesn't matter. Stop touching kids. Creep. Weirdo.
Expand your capacity is through the partnership that we have, the federal and state government, along with local governments. This issue is ongoing each year, as we have discussed. It gets worse. It affects real people.
Thank you, Boris. And I want to thank that fellow down under. Thank you very much, pal. Appreciate it, Mr. Prime Minister.
Quit sniffing, people. Leave them alone. She's so creepy. She looks so uncomfortable here. Mama's trying to listen in to see what this old man's telling her. Oh.
No matter
She said,
what
okay,
the
enough's
cost.
enough.
2, 10, 12, 15. Oops, stepping on a. It's black. Anyway. Oh, man, this is boring. Isn't this boring? Charlie, this is boring. Come on.
I call on you to commit to concrete actions to stop the destruction of this magnificent.
You're getting sleepier.
Conference is one of the most important meetings.
And sleepier.
On behalf of we, the 15, I ask you.
Please welcome the Prime Minister of Italy, Mario Draghi.
I'm not sure what's going on there. So I got to introduce my little friend here. This is Miss Sophie. I'm dog sitting for a friend of mine, Josh. Hi, Josh. Sophie's doing well, but I think she's missing mom and daddy. But anyway, Miss Sophie had to jump up here and join us. She was getting lonely over there by herself.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs.
Got hairy legs.
That turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
A little too much, Mr. President. Hey, who is he shaking hands with? Oh, that was Casper the Friendly Ghost. I forgot. My bad. Where are you going? Where are you going?
By the way, I very much worry about this guy's biceps. His biceps.
I like your biceps. Mm-hmm.
There's a man. I hope we're on the same side. He's Russian. I don't care who he is. He's got some real biceps. We call them guns.
Who you looking for, dude? Who was he looking for? So strange.
Mr. President, thank you. At the end of such a momentous event, the word thank you seems kind of inadequate.
On the steps we've taken, he said, and I quote, "The combination of private enterprise and government working together has been really successful." He went on to say, All the way through the supply chain, there's a lot of innovation. Because of the actions we've taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks,
End of quote,
the number
right?
of containers sitting on docks, we're going to seize their yachts.
End of quote. So the teleprompter, sir, gives you kind of directions. You don't read everything you see. Yeah, I mean, the president before him never had a problem with teleprompters because he doesn't use one. He has the intellect and the intelligence to speak from the heart about this country. He has the love to speak from the heart about this country. But I don't know, this guy won the election, right?
Their luxury homes and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's kleptocracy.
Spit it out.
Kleptocracy. And the guys who are the kleptocracies.
All right, folks. There we have it. That was Joe Biden's biggest gaffes and weirdest moments. He's actually got a lot more since then, so there may be an update to this video coming out soon. This was from YouTube's Joe channel, who I guess this is all about Joe. It's kind of first I just stumbled across it, but at any rate, if you like this video, like I say, do the needful, hit the thumbs up button, just smash that sucker down, and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. If you find it valuable in any way, even if it's a comedic relief, we'll be doing some comedy on this channel. We'll be doing some comedy skits for reactions to maybe different video clips of humor or interest, whatever I find interesting for the day. I hope you find it interesting as well. At any rate, catch you next time here on Hillbilly Reacts. If you like music videos, go check out my music video channel, Hanging with Hillbilly. It's up, has quite a few. I think we're up to like 41 or so videos there, and seems to be doing pretty well. If you don't mind checking it out for me, if you like that type of stuff, then go ahead and do it. We'll catch you later on Hillbilly Reacts. See ya.